Guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me for the Ariana Grande concert. The queuing is allowed to start at 3 p.m. I feel like I've been queuing already because I woke up and I had a dream about it. So the queuing is allowed to be started at 3 p.m. My friends are still going to go earlier to go on another queue which has no barriers. I don't know why. I'm not that okay. I've stan Ariana since I was 14 and no one really knew who she was. Everyone was like, oh, is it the girl from Victoria? It's like, it was like 2013, 2014 when I started stunning her. And people didn't really know she really made music. They just thought she was an actress. And I was obsessed with her. And the obsession kind of died down in 2019 when I finally got tickets to see when I knew, I got these tickets in 2018. And 2019, the obsession kind of died down. Because 2019, I was like, this girl's now gone. Maybe I shouldn't say anything because I don't want Ariana to hate. But no. Okay, so basically the reason why, I'm just going to say it now. Ooh. The reason why is because when I first liked her, she really wasn't that mainstream. And her music wasn't very mainstream. But then now, a lot of the songs she's producing, like they're just singles, are very mainstream and they're very different from all her album music. My friends texted me, so I was kind of like, I prefer like the R&B music she made, so that's why I kind of didn't like hype over that. So I didn't really hype her over as much before. And I feel like when someone becomes mainstream, they have to cater to a mainstream audience, so everything they do is just like so much more different. So I was kind of like, oh, she really has changed, but you know, that's just part of being an artist. You will change eventually. If you do become mainstream, things will change, like you're not going to stay the same. But I'm so happy that I am seeing her though, because this has been like 2014 me shaking right now, and once I've seen her, I would just be like, oh, okay, that's great. And then I have another list of people that I want to see. Kanye, Tyler the Creator, although he's clashed with Ariana, so I couldn't really see it. So Kanye, Tyler the Creator, and I just want to meet Miley Cyrus. That's really it. But I don't know what I'm telling you guys about that. Yeah, and maybe Rihanna. So anyways, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do a bit of skincare while getting ready. I don't know what my friend is going on about. Everyone is stressed. I asked for a time to meet yesterday. She said 3 again. Now she wants to meet earlier, like I've just said. I really hope I don't have any trousers on right now, but I'm super tired. But yes, let's get ready. My lips are super puffy in the morning. I think that's not good with everyone. Guys, okay, so I have this Sanctuary Spa moisturizer on. I've used this brush 3 times since it's been washed. This is just the color it goes because of my foundation shade. They are chipping as well. So I'm just gonna mix the Dior, so Sanctuary Spa moisturizer. I'm just gonna mix the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation with the Kat Von D Locket. It will appear on my skin orange because that's just the way Kat Von D first appears, but throughout the day you guys will see that it's a perfect match. And if you check my Instagram, I just feel like I have to say that in case people think it's the first time you're using it. This is just a new bottle and I'm like, oh, okay, something's up there. But it's literally like just the way that my just the way the foundation is. So yeah, that's the Dior Glow. I've used the Dior Glow by itself. It's quite a nice, like, natural moisturizer. Yeah, so I'm now in the Uber on my way. It took me like a while to get ready, but yeah. I wanna be happy again. We're still in this queue, sat down now. We've been in the queue for how long? 2 hours. It's actually gone really quick. How long have we been in the queue? Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock and apparently they're gonna let us go in at 4. I mean, move forward at 4. But yeah, these are the tickets. And this is the queue. I just came from Nando's to get some rice and I went to the toilet. I think we've got like 2 hours left.
the time's gone really quickly. And yeah.
Butterfly, butterfly, where you gonna go tonight? Wish I was just like you, maybe then you take me high.
Police!
Where's the cube? Because everyone else was in goals.
Great, they were like, give me it.
I can't tell what mine is.
I'm just so confused. Where is she? What do you call it? Instagram highlight. Innit?
I realised which one's which and just caught it.
Yeah, because I've not even got like it's got no on it. It's got all them.
To figure it out. Butterfly, butterfly, take me on your wings and fly. Wish I was just like you, maybe then I see the light. And I could be free again. Free from the troubles and my sin. Free from the tears inside. Free from the pain I try to hide away. I just wanna make you smile. I know that it'll take a while.
It's cold. Oh my god, it's actually cold.
Trying to find myself.
Oh my god.
I just wanna make you proud. I think that I'm running out of time.
Hey guys, welcome back. So it's a few days later now. My hair is different, my makeup's different, everything's different. But I wanted to give you guys a rundown of what happened in the Ariana Grande concert, what I recommend, because actually one person messaged me asking me about like what time should I go, and I realized that a lot of people want to know like what do you do, like what do you recommend. I went in Sheffield, so basically, I go to uni in Surrey, so that's close to London, so I was going to go to the one in London, but I thought that Sheffield would be a lot more low-key, therefore it would be easier to get closer to her than if I went to the O2 as it would be busier and with loads of people. So I'm going to give my advice, but you all must know that I didn't go in London, so if I tell you to go at a certain time, maybe go a bit earlier. Plus, she's already done shows in London, so there's probably loads of people who can recommend you on advice. Does that make sense? Advise you on what to do. Okay, so the first thing is we went there at 1:30, and basically they said that you're allowed to start queuing up at 3, but they let us queue up at 2:30. So be there earlier than the queue up time because they will let you queue up. But a lot of the times, more time, people push in and there's more than one queue. So if you're not there, if you're there when it's lining up time, you may still be able to get to the front, because where I was standing. We didn't know anything about Golden Circle. If we did, we would have got to Golden Circle, but I got standing, and at standing I was right at the front, so I was at the back of Golden Circle. So, and I arrived at 1:30, and there was a guy next to me and he arrived at 5 p.m. and he was right at the front as well in Golden Circle. So it really depends on the lining up, whether you push in, whether you pick the right queue with less people. And also after you start lining up, after we started lining up, and then afterwards they said they checked our tickets, and then we go up these stairs and then we line up again to get checked our bags. So if you were slow, actually no, we were lining up 3, and then it was 5 o'clock, and then afterwards at 5, no sorry, I'm going mad, lining up 2:30, and then it was 5 o'clock, and then they said that we can start queuing up where the barriers are. So basically everyone went out the line and ran up, but the people closest to the front of the line were closest to the stairs. So basically, let's say staircase here, staircase here, staircase there, and then the line is goes past the staircases and before the staircases. If you're in the middle, or if you're more to the front, you're more likely to go to a staircase, which means you're more likely to, when they say, okay, it's now time, you can go queue up for security, you're more likely to get there faster. And then once you got up there, there was 3 queues. So to be fair, you could have always turned up late, but because it didn't really matter if you turn up late, because, well, it might if you turn up late, but it didn't really matter if you didn't turn up, like, you know, when queuing time was, really, because there was always a way to, like, jump the queue, or there was always new queues always being remade. But in the O2, I'm guessing there would have been a lot more people queuing up. I don't know how it is, I've never actually been to the O2. Both of those 2 queues were for Golden Circle, General Admission, and then the stage ones was a separate queue, I think. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. So yeah, after we did that, we got our... Oh, I don't even know. I didn't plan this properly. Guys. I didn't plan this properly. If you're standing, if you're general admission, if you're Golden Circle, make sure when you're lining up you go with someone so you can use the toilet, because if you don't use the toilet then you can't actually leave if you're in general admission, because I was at the front and I had to suppress my wee the whole way through the concert, because if I went to the toilet I wouldn't have not been able to come back to the front. So I'm just telling you that, general admission, be careful of that. I would actually recommend Golden Circle, because I've heard at the O2 general admission is actually way further back, because one of the person who I was with, one of the people that I'd met, he had gone in general admission in the O2 and he was like, it's way further back than it is in Sheffield, so I was quite lucky. So definitely do go to toilet. Oh yeah, okay, so the boring stuff is out the way. Sorry, my hands are dry. All I'm saying is I wish Ariana Grande had performed longer. I felt like I barely saw her, but I loved every single minute of it and every single second of it. So there was 2 supporting acts, Social House and LMA. Ariana Grande really performed like 2 hours, but then within those 2 hours she would like go off and change and do like little breaks. Not really breaks, but it's like she's not singing. So I don't know, I kind of wish, like, from all the videos that I'd seen and everything on YouTube, maybe I hyped up the production a lot more. Maybe if I was closer I would have seen the production like a lot better, I would have appreciated it. But the production, it's only for a few songs where I was like wow, but it didn't really like impress me, like the way that I feel really bad that I'm critiquing her. Okay, I really like the show, I really like her music, her voice is amazing. The vocals, oh god. But the production, I really thought it was going to be a production, but I guess it's not, like, you know, Beyonce where she really focuses on a production. But I would definitely go see her again, just because of the vocals are amazing. She did very well. You're doing amazing, sweetie. And I would get Golden Circle, so I can fight my way to the front of Golden Circle, because I don't need to be at the side of the stages. If I'm in Golden Circle, it's okay, because not many people actually get the stage tickets because they are just ridiculously expensive. Also, if you get your tickets late, sometimes general admission actually goes for the same price as Golden Circle. We noticed, but there was only 1 Golden Circle ticket, so, and there was 4 of us who were there, 4 of us including me, so it would have only been 1 of us who were in Golden Circle. To be fair, I could have got it because it's not like I was even stood with my friends anyway. That's a different story. I just wandered after somewhere where I could see. But yeah, I think the show was really good. So I would rate the show a 8 out of 10, just because I just wish she was there on longer. I feel like she just didn't sing as much as I wanted to sing. I wanted it to be like a long-winded performance, but it wasn't really. I waited longer than I was actually in I waited longer outside the stadium than I was in the stadium, so, you know, but the time waiting outside goes really, really quick, and it was a nice sunny day anyway. But yeah, that was my experience. I didn't really talk too much about it because I didn't really plan too much, but I don't really think there's anything major like you guys need to know. But yes, I do recommend the the Sweetner. I wish I went on the Dangerous Woman tour. I do recommend the Sweetner tour. It's just her voice. You just need to go see it because of her voice. Like, oh yeah, I would only recommend seated if you're sitting in the front. Like I wouldn't go sit right at the back. Like I don't really find that really enjoyable. So if you can get seating as close to stage, but even then, like standing, go in circle, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, that was my experience, and I didn't go into too much detail, but I felt like I should do this, otherwise the vlog might not make sense because I felt awkward always walking around people. But yeah, please subscribe and follow my social medias, and I should see you guys very soon. Bye.